Hey everyone, Cassie here with Kenra Professional, and we're here to share with you some of the hottest summer trends and accessories. I think accessories are a great way to play and have fun with your hair, so come join us. So the first place to start is giving myself a nice curl base. So I'm gonna start by giving her a beach wave set with a 1¼ inch iron. So I'm gonna start with the back, just taking my first section here in the back and clipping this away. First, before I do anything though, I like to give myself a nice prep spray. I like working with the dry oil control spray, which is a hold factor of 14. I'm gonna take vertical sections now, and I always like to start with my outside facing inward. I just think it looks more flattering as things come away from the face, and it gives a more beachy feel. So I like to get a nice full run through, and then I'll drop the hair out as I go. Get a full curl, drop, full curl, drop, and then slide through. Gives me that nice loose end. The next section, I'll go in the opposite direction. Full curl through, drop, full curl, drop, full curl, drop, full curl, drop, slide through. And then again, I like to end with my last curl coming away from her face. And I'll just let that section just kind of air cool, and then I'm gonna drop the next section over top of it. So now I'm at the top section here, and I'm just gonna let it fall. I'm gonna give her kind of a somewhat middle part. The great thing about this is that if I curl it this way, I can kind of flip it either direction. So again, just kind of following the same pattern all the way through. Again, with my dry oil control spray. What I love about the dry oil control spray is that it has a nice amount of shine to it, but it does have a hold factor, so it gives me a great base for a curling iron set that I can still run my fingers through, brush through easily. Now here she is completed with a little bit more dry oil control spray. Again, a hold factor of 14, so it's not gonna like get too much, right? You can really layer it in. And again, because it's a shine, it's not gonna get too dull and matte. So now that we have our curl set complete, this is a great base for our accessories. One of the trends I'm seeing a lot right now are butterfly clips. And so I'm gonna show you a cute way to incorporate butterfly clips into a really fun beachy wave set. First and foremost, I like to give myself a little bit of volume and a little bit of some like texture at the base here. So I'm gonna use our dry volume burst spray right at the root. I like to just take the hair so you see that I have like a lot of like real like texture here. And I'll just take a little section like that. And I like to stagger them, and I like to layer them kind of half down the head. I utilized a curl pattern that I placed in and used those curls to just create almost like a little bit of a pattern, almost like a braided look. It really just emphasized this beach wave that's already laid into the hair. So it's a really simple way to dress up your style for the summer. The next accessory that I think is super trending right now are those big barrettes. And I think it's easy to just kind of clip it up and run with it. But here's a way that you can do the same thing, but dress it up. So I take a little section, like a little triangle section like this, and I put a little elastic, just kind of about midway down, just a loose little ponytail here. And then I'm just gonna do a little twisty flip. So now I'm gonna take the hair, separate it, come up between, use my fingers, pull it through, and then tighten my elastic. It gives this great little decorative piece and a great place to kind of hold my clip. So with the ponytail in place, it allows me to have something for the big clip to secure to. This is especially great if you have really fine hair and you find that these slip out of your hair throughout the day. So another trend that I'm seeing right now for summertime is the high bun with a scarf braided in. And so this is something that, again, super fun. It's a great way to dress up a casual look, great for a brunch. So So when I'm deciding where I want my ponytail to live, first rule of thumb is kind of drawing a line from her chin and making a line that comes all the way back straight out. That's going to be the most flattering ponytail position for anyone. So for this, I'll just take a dressing brush. I don't want it to be too smooth, but I do want to get most of the big lumps out. Make sure I have the pieces down that I want, any little loose extraneous bits. And again, I don't want it to be too perfect. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of texture. And by doing that, sometimes what happens is as you take your hand away from the head, you lose the placement that you're trying to achieve. I like to use an elastic. When I do this, I'll just take the elastic, place it under my pinky like this, and give it a nice secure hold. So I leave a little tail out, and I keep it wrapped underneath my hand, and just keep wrapping underneath. And then I'll take this tail, wrap it around, I'll meet the hair underneath, and tie it in a knot. And then with the extra tails, I'll pull out away from the head and cut it. So pony is secured. Now, with my long scarf, I'll take the scarf and I'm gonna take just a little small section of the elastic band here and I'll weave, so pull through the tail of my scarf. And then I'll take the ponytail itself. I lay my piece in the middle, my scarf in the middle, split this hair into two sections just like this and use it as a piece of my braid. I'll just use like a small elastic at this point, just to kind of secure it loosely. Give myself a little bit of separation. And then I take my scarf, I'm gonna wrap it around, tuck my tail in, and tie my ends together. So those were 3 accessories trends that I think are gonna be super hot for the summer. What did you think, Bailey? Which one was your favorite?
Probably the butterfly clips.
Yeah, I think those were mine too. Let us know what your favorite was in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more educational content.